So I'm about to install the head, and the first thing to do, of course, according to the Bentley manual, there is something called an intake manifold centering pin. Now I looked around everywhere, there's only one single mention of it and no diagram, so I don't know what pin they're talking about. I looked at the intake manifold, seems pretty straightforward. There are two surfaces that make to the cylinder heads. So I'm going to proceed. I did a lot of searching, no mention of this so-called intake manifold centering pin. At any rate, the next step is to install the head gasket, and therein lies yet another mystery. The Bentley manual says it'll say open on the gasket for the part for the side of the gasket that faces the cylinder head. But the head gasket I have has no such marking. There is nothing on it, neither open nor a part number, which is the other alternate indication. And then I looked at the original cylinder, the head gaskets. They don't have any marking either. So I'm going to assume that there is no real ambiguity here, and I verified that there is no ambiguity because this gasket goes in only one way. There are two locator dowel pins here, and this fits neatly in like this. If you put it upside down, it just doesn't fit. So I think we're good here, so this doesn't fit. Has to go in this way. So this next step is to grab the cylinder head and put it on. So my cylinder head here actually has the exhaust manifold on it. Are still there. Do not drop it. And there it is. And I get to put the head bolts, new head bolts back in. And we should be good. I should note that on this cylinder, on this head, let me pull it off and show it. Let's see here. If you can see, some valves are, not all valves are closed. Only the number 3 cylinder valves are closed, and that is correct because in fact it's only number 3 on this side that has that's a top dead center, which makes sense. Turns out both sides are not symmetric. The two sides, the two cylinder heads, it's not true that both of them are symmetric at this particular position of the crank. On the other cylinder head, actually all the valves are closed, and they aren't on this side. So let's see if I can at least hand tighten the head bolts, then we go from there.